There isn't a mountain out there that somebody hasn't tried to conquer. Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest rock climbing destinations in the world. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're only looking at Europe and a number of other climbing spots outside of the US, saving America's greatest destinations for a separate video. Be aware, some of these destinations are only for very advanced climbers. Number 10. Ticino, Switzerland. This Italian canton is in southern Switzerland and boasts plenty of mountains and crags for European adventurers. Ticino is one of the more popular locations, and while it's smaller than you might like, it makes up for it with variety, boasting some of the best alpine bouldering in the world. The entire region is famous for its sturdy granite, and there are at least 70 different great spots across all of Ticino. Locarno has plenty of opportunities for free climbing, though the routes are closed during winter, but veteran climbers looking to test themselves should head to Diga di Luzon Dam, a sheer face over 500 feet tall. Number 9. Todra Gorge, Morocco. One of the biggest challenges in tackling Todra Gorge could be Morocco's high temperatures, though luckily the gorge is so large that there's always going to be a part of it in the shade. Made of sturdy limestone, Todra Gorge is open year-round, though be prepared for tricky weather conditions depending on what month you visit. Summer is baking hot, while winter can be wet and rainy. Nevertheless, the area is stunning and has a wide variety of routes from moderate to expert. But beware, goats live on the cliffs and have been known to kick rocks over the edge, so be sure you bring proper headgear. Number 8. Verdon Gorge, France. For decades, people have been traveling to Verdon Gorge to explore, photograph, and climb it, given it is renowned as one of the most beautiful spots on the continent. Made more popular by its proximity to the Riviera, the gorge has lots of crags and overhangs perfect for experienced climbers. It's almost as popular to abseil down the gorge's steep cliff faces as it is to climb up them from the bottom. And whether you start or finish there, the top of the gorge will offer beautiful views of the turquoise river and valley below. It's still a notoriously difficult spot though, so make sure you don't bite off more than you can chew. Number 7. The Canadian Rockies, Canada. The American branch of the Rockies might offer plenty of climbing opportunities, but don't forget they stretch all the way into the Great White North too. There are areas like Mount Athabasca for any novices, or those looking for a relaxed experience, as well as plenty of more treacherous options for all the pros out there. Specifically, the Canadian Rockies are one of the best places in the world for ice climbing, thanks to the country's harsh winters and vast tundra. Bow Valley has a string of frozen waterfalls to check out, but if you want to conquer the ice with less risk, then the Icefields Parkway in Banff is an ideal location. Number 6. The Peak District, UK. The Peak District is an ideal destination for climbers from all walks of life, with a myriad of potential routes available for every grade of climbing. Celebrated throughout Europe for the variety it offers, lots of its most popular routes are relatively low and very accessible. The area is also a national park, so expect stunning views of the British countryside no matter which route you decide to tackle. Stanage Edge is always a popular spot, while Kerber Edge is famous for its difficulty. It would take years to see all the climbs the Peak District has to offer. Number 5. Railay Beach, Thailand. A great destination with no shortage of things to do, any outdoorsman or woman on a visit to Thailand should be kicking themselves if they miss the opportunity to scale limestone cliffs in Railay Beach. Even complete beginners are able to join in with the huge variety of schools, courses, and instructors available, while the area is also a draw for advanced and sport climbers. However, it's not advisable to try free climbing without experience yourself or a very experienced partner. You'll want a lot of practice under your belt before tackling Railay. Number 4. Meteora, Greece. This unique rock formation is found in Thessalia, on mainland Greece, and have been home to some of the world's most precious monasteries for centuries. While it's forbidden to climb onto the monasteries themselves, which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the unique rocky pinnacles remain fair game. Meteora has had a traditionally minimalist approach to climbing, with people trying to install as few bolts as possible, so most of the footholds are naturally forming pebbles and outcrops. Deviation from the plotted routes is not advised, and many of the paths can be treacherous, so take heed. Number 3. Torre del Paine, Chile. This Chilean national park in Patagonia has stunning mountains, picturesque lakes, and scenic vistas, all making it one of South America's top natural destinations. One of many locations all competing for the 8th Wonder of the World title, Torre del Paine is a haven for climbers during its summer months. Because Chile is in the southern hemisphere, this means any northern visitors can take a break from their dangerous icy conditions from December to February, climbing these peaks in warmth. The only problem is it's not a very forgiving destination, so beginners might want to wait a few years before heading out. Number 2. Les Calanques, France. The top spot for rock climbing in the Mediterranean, Provence's Les Calanques stretches all the way from Marseille to Cassis. A little over 12 miles of beautiful blue bays and pale limestone facades. Unlike other popular destinations, even beginners will be warmly welcomed to France's southern coast, while there's no shortage of routes for extreme climbers too. The coastline is split into 6 different areas, with varying skill levels. Crête Saint-Michel is one of the best for beginners and intermediates, while if you want a challenge, you'll find it at Parois des Toits, which has dozens of technical routes, and great weather is all but guaranteed. Number 1. The Dolomites, Italy. This distinctive mountain range is Europe's best climbing destination, with plenty of famous peaks and a variety of routes on offer. Beginners certainly won't find themselves bored, while veterans will relish the challenge these notoriously steep mountains offer. The tallest is Marmolada, at nearly 11,000 feet, but there are plenty of lower elevation hills and passes just as beautiful as the highest peaks. Cima Grande de Lavaredo has an intimidating sheer face, while the Sella Towers are much more moderate and less tricky. But with many thousands of acres, everyone is sure to find their climbing niche in the Dolomites. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MojoTravels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.